Welcome back, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Long time no see. Let's get started. I want to start out today by saying thank you so much for your patience. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video for you guys. I guess it's been about a week or so. I got really sick last week and I was just down for the count for like 6 days. So I really appreciate all of your healing thoughts and prayers, and I'm back and I'm better than ever. Also, a big thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, go down, hit subscribe, kick the bell so you never miss a notification for a reading. I've now changed up my reading schedule, so Mondays are going to be your readings. So every Monday, expect a fire sign reading just for you. My readings are not date specific, so I trust that whenever you find this reading is when it's meant for you. And let's see, if you need a private reading, go to lizzamorski.com and I'll get you all sorted. And I think that's all the housekeeping. So I'm done with my big chores. Let's get into your reading. So while I was meditating before this reading, I heard that song from The Little Mermaid where she's in her cavern of treasures and she's like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? So here's what I got from that for you. I feel like you are super grateful. You have all these blessings, you have family, you have the things you need, things are covered. Like your bases are covered at least. But there's a yearning inside of you for something more. It's like your soul is calling for something more. And you've just now started soul listening. And that can be brutal because suddenly you start feeling this thing like Ariel did in the Disney hit The Little Mermaid, where you're just like, I know that I have all these great things. I know that I've got everything like technically that I should want, like that I could want. But is it bad for me to want something more with my life? Or is it bad for me to want something different? And I feel like you're really in that conflict stage where it's like, you're trying to really stay grounded and grateful, but I feel like there are other people or outside influences that are either in the back of your head or they're telling you outright right now, like, don't reach too far. Don't you have enough? Shouldn't you be happy with what you have? You've got your kids are healthy. You're healthy. Everything's fine. Just stay at home. Like I feel like there's this thing where it's not just the voice in your head, but it's outside people who are like making you feel guilty for wanting more with your life. Put the kibosh on that. Let them go, because you are absolutely entitled to dream. You're absolutely entitled. Like you could have everything your heart desires and still want more because it's what your soul needs. And it might be something that's totally off your map right now, but that's okay. So I want you to know, like if you're in your Ariel moment and you're like, wow, look, I've got all this stuff, but I want more. I want to be where the people are. It's okay. And start really soul listening in and see what comes up for you. And even if it just means writing it down and putting it away for a rainy day, or just acknowledging that the thought is coming up, those are strong moves. And I love you. And I know that you're strong enough to get through this. Okay. So let's get into the other part of the read. Oh, and I also heard that Rolling Stone song, Honky Tonk Women, where they're like, honky tonk women, give me the honky tonk blues. I am no Keith Richards. I'm no Mick Jagger, even though I've got the lips like Jagger. But, so I know that was off tune. But there's like, I feel like that's specifically for one person. And I don't know what it means for you, but it's just like a little shout out there that you're being acknowledged by the other side. So now I pulled your Starman Tarot cards, and I really feel like this goes back to that Ariel message. And so the theme of your reading, we got Princess of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. Dun, dun, dun! And first of all, I love the look of these two cards together, the Princess of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's like this very azure blue. It reminds me of the color of the French Riviera. It's just like that really clear blue. You can see to the bottom of the ocean type of blue. It's really calming. It's very beautiful. And it's in this ribbon. And that for me always brings up like Archangel Michael, like that there's a spiritual battle going on, but you can call in Michael to help fight for you and be your support. Oh my gosh, the seagulls outside are going buck wild right now. So maybe they're saying like, yes, call Michael. So, and this Princess of Swords, like it reminded me a lot of Michael's sword. But I feel like these, what these three cards are telling me is it's reaffirming for me that message that came through with Ariel, where maybe also call in the Archangel Ariel, since I'm saying that name so much. But I feel like you're in the thick of it. Like you're in the action. You're ready to move. It's like this metropolis feeling. Like you're Superman or Superwoman. Like you're made of steel. Like you're poised for this breakthrough, and you have support from the other side. You have support all around you, and it's in your fingertips. You're about to create the thing, and you just need to like tear down the thing that's holding you back. Eliminate the voices, let them talk, but eliminate the voices. Listen to your voice, listen to your inner voice, and start getting comfortable with the realization that your soul voice is not your programming. It's not your ego. It's not your personality. It's not the voice in your head that sounds an awful lot like your voice, but it's a deeper thing. It's a deeper knowing. It's like when you see something or hear something or think of an idea and you get chills, or it stops you in your tracks, or it leaves you speechless, or it scares the heck out of you. That's your soul voice, because it's going to demand your deepest bravery, your deepest courage, and your deepest respect for your path. Ooh, that's deep. I'm going to pull a motivation card for you from the Oracle of E. Is it this one? Yeah. Magic carpet, number 42. You don't know what you can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you know what I'm talking about? Is that Steppenwolf? Yeah, I think I called it Steve Miller Band once before. Sorry, but every time I see this, I'm just like, it's calling. The journey is calling you. Oh, that's so beautiful. It gives me chills. The journey is calling you. Are you gonna heed it? Are you gonna get on that magic carpet ride? Are you gonna take a chance? You got a ticket to ride. Okay, I'm pulling a spread for you real fast. We've got recent past, present, challenge, oh gosh, message from your spirit guide, and then likely outcome. In your recent past, we have this, oh gosh, all I gotta say is, are you ready to rock? Because you are gonna break out of that cavern of treasures and you're going all the way to the surface, baby. I can feel it. I can feel it. This whole reading just went like from being on the country road to getting on the on-ramp. We're on the expressway to your heart. Okay. Sing it for the people in the cheap seats. Am I right? Okay. Recent past. We have number 54. That's a 9 energy. Encouragement. And we've got this beautiful, oh, it gives me chills. We got this beautiful mother giraffe with her baby giraffe. And what I love about this, so the 9 is that in the recent past, you were really starting to close out the cycle. You were starting to like get your stuff together and being like, okay, I'm packing my bags. I'm about to go on the journey. I'm going to leave this behind. I'm going to move forward. But like you weren't quite at the last step yet. Like you were starting to like integrate everything and get all the information together, but it was still leaving you a little bit like there's still one more hill I've got to get over. But the thing that's standing out for me like this is that this baby giraffe, its neck is kind of curved. And when you think of an adult giraffe, their neck is very straight and tall. And so I feel like this, it's like the mother giraffe has her very tall, poised neck, and the baby is still trying to kind of learn how to uncurl its neck so it can stand tall. So I feel like there's something about that with you, that motion, that stance where it was like you're kind of going from this like, to being able to stand with your neck and your head tall, because that's where you're going to reach your greatest nourishment. That's where you're going to be able to achieve your greatest nourishment. That's where you're going to get the leaves at the tallest part of the tree that have received the most sunlight. They're the most nutrient rich. And you're being encouraged in your recent past to stretch your neck out, stick your neck out. In your present energy, we have number 21, field of dreams. And so I feel like this is that energy where it's like you're starting to kind of dream. There's a lot of egg imagery here. So it's like you're still incubating it. And that's great. That's great. It needs to have its own time to grow. You don't want to crack the egg before it's ready. Okay? Because, and there's like perfect timing, because you're not going to crack it too late and find like a rotten egg. But you don't want to crack it too early where you have like a really small yolk, or where the chick isn't ready yet. So I feel like all these fairies, all this magic is like nesting on the eggs. So it's like you have the dream and you're just starting to incubate it, but you can't be too afraid. You can't be afraid to sit on the egg. Like, because if you just kind of take that idea and like ditch it, then you're never going to allow it to grow to its full potential and see what hatches. So it's like you're really being called to really nest on these ideas. Nest your eggs. Your challenge, number 39, protecting treasure. And I feel like that's that treasure trove from Ariel, right? Is that your challenge is being able to be, like I said, appreciative for what you have, but to still allow yourself to be hungry for more, because it's that hunger that's going to allow you to create. It's that hunger that's going to allow you to dream and see your dreams through to fruition. So I feel like your challenge is definitely about protecting your treasure, because you're afraid that if you want too much, that you're going to lose what you have, or you'll be ungrateful, and therefore you're going to lose the value of what you have. But don't worry, because your spirit guides are coming through with their message. Number 58, stag spirit, take the lead. And this stag has its antlers out. And the stag is super strong, but it doesn't have to move quickly. It doesn't have to growl. It doesn't have to have claws. It merely stands with its strength on full display at all times. And that's how it leads. It leads quietly, slowly. It knows when it needs to move quickly, but it does not go on the attack. It does not go on the attack with its claws out and rawr. It goes on the attack by strengthening every muscle, putting its head down, locking eyes, and locking horns, right? Locking antlers. And that's what I'm seeing, is that you can lead this. You can lead yourself to your dream by still being quiet, moving slowly, but bearing in and tensing your muscles and just being like, we're going to do this. I'm doing this. This is mine. I claim it. You've decided what you want and you're going to get it. And this is you can hear how the tone of my voice changed too, where I went from being like, it's a party, I'm back, I'm not sick, to being like, you need to like put your head down, lock your eyes, and have that stag focus on what you want, and then move toward it strongly, with strength, with ease, and in quiet. So I feel like your spirit guides are also telling you, you don't have to go telling everybody your business. Quietly make your plans. Quietly make your lists. Decide what to be and go be it. And your potential outcome, number 57, magical shapeshifter. Baby, you're going to be able to do this blindfolded. You're going to be able to have all the goodies, all the treats, all the treasure in the world blindfolded. You're going to make this look so easy. People are going to be like, how do I do it? Okay? You're a leader. You're the stag. You're a fire sign. You're fire sign, baby. You're on full fire. So you're going to be able to do this blindfolded. That's your potential outcome. How amazing is that? I love it. This reading is super powerful. I am so excited to see how this turns out for you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this content and you want to see this channel grow. And I can't wait to see you next Monday. Bye, fire signs.